Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Who is the governor of your state now? If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the capital of your state? What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who makes federal laws? Congress. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? freedom of religion, freedom of speech. In what month do we vote for president? November. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name your U.S. representative. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who vetoes bills? The President. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who signs bills to become laws? The President.